Hi YouTube. This is a totally random video. Basically, when I was younger, I used to have a ZX Spectrum 48K, and there was a game on it called Clumsy Colin, or the game might have been called Crazy Colin. It was the character that was on the front of the KP Skips packet of crisps. He might have been on an advert as well. Yeah, Clumsy Colin computer game, and basically, I used to play computers a lot with a friend called Wesley, and we stayed up one night, and I was obsessed with completing computer games all the time. I had to complete every game that I had, and we was up late one night constantly just trying to complete this computer game. He used to always watch me quite a lot play them because I was pretty damn good at them, and we couldn't complete it at all. He used to sleep over, and anyway, we went to sleep fucking extremely late at night. Early hours of the morning, I had a dream about exactly how to complete the computer game. Basically, on the computer game, you had to drive a little motorbike around, and it was like a map system that was all gridded with all houses, and each time you had to basically stop at a house and pick a house, or wherever it may be. It might be a business or something, and you had to like open the door and you had to find somebody and like drive them out of the computer game. And it was fucking nigh on impossible because it was always random every time the person would be in a different house that you had to find. But the dream I had was exactly, I remember it now, it was the person I had to find was next to a bakery, and in my dream I found them and drove out where, I can't remember, like this fence bit and stuff, completed the computer game in my dream, woke up shortly after the dream and just woke my mate up and said to him, look, I said, I fucking know how to complete this computer game. I said, let's stick it on now, I know where the person is. And he said, fuck off, fucking bullshit, man. I said, no, seriously, I swear to God, this is going to fucking happen, you know, I've dreamt it, like, perfectly. So I fucking loaded the computer game up, drove the little bike to the bakery, the house next door to the bakery, and the person fucking popped out, pressed the button to open the door, and they jumped on the bike, and I fucking completed the game. Now the chances of that happening were fucking millions of fucking, well, not a million to one because there weren't that many houses, but you know, it was a fucking just a weird one. I don't know what anyone thinks of that, but fuck knows. But you know, that's the sort of, you know, that's probably started the ball rolling a bit with, like, you know, thinking about, you know, that you can't, some people can kind of like see into the future up to a certain extent, and it's fucking crazy shit, man. It did happen. If it was coincidence, it was one hell of a fucking coincidence. Anyway, that's my random video. Okay, take care guys, be good, bye.